in this video, we're gonna test out the Panasonic Lumix 7 to 14mm f4 lens on the Panasonic G9. So we're gonna test it out and see how it goes. And also this new rig that I have that I'm trying to see whether it's pretty much stabilized. So just want to see whether it is comparable to a, for example, using a gimbal or a glide cam. So this new rig that I have. So we're gonna test it out today at the Gardens by the Bay. Working with this shit with the new rig, so just testing out together the IBIS and the lens. I think that might be some issue with the lens itself being too wide angle and not being able to adapt to the IBIS of the Panasonic G9. So yep, we're gonna walk and see and pan. It only seems to happen when we do panning. There seems to be a lot of bending like that. So we're going to do a 360 pan. We're going to pan backwards, and then we're going to go forward. So here we are at Gardens by the Bay. I'm testing out my new rig out here. This is one of Singapore's most popular tourist destinations, and we're just checking out. We're local, but yep, we've never been here before, so this is our first time at the Gardens by the Bay, so we're gonna check it out. So we are at the Gardens by the Bay, first time here in Gardens by the Bay.
What's the lion?
Hmm?
What's the lion?
The lion, downstairs. We need to walk through the forest to get to the lion, right?
The tiger.
Don't hold this.
Tiger show.
This is the flower though.
Papa, what's the lion? Downstairs.
Downstairs, we need to walk through the lion. Dragon is good. They got the dragon. You can see the dragon all the way up there? See the dragon? Okay, go and see. Extremely crowded here. That's why this is one of Singapore's most crowded tourist destinations. Two kids there. Extremely crowded here. That's why this is one of Singapore's most crowded tourist destinations. Two kids there. So basically you can see how terrible the footage is on this Panasonic Lumix 7 to 14mm f4 lens on this Panasonic G9 body. This lens costs about 8,000 Singapore dollars or about 735 US dollars, and basically I can't use it for shooting any video. For those of you considering this lens for landscape photography or some wide angle shots, you still can use this lens. It does come out pretty well, but if you're going to use it for video, then this is not the lens for you. You can actually consider something like what I'm filming on right now, the 16mm Sigma f1.4 lens. It only costs half the price, and so far it is the best lens that I've ever used on my G9. I will be coming up with a review on this lens pretty soon, so watch out for that video. So coming back to the Panasonic Lumix 7 to 14mm lens, I have tried it out on my other micro four thirds camera, the EM1. And so far, surprisingly enough, the footage that's coming out on this EM1 shooting at 1080p 60 frames per second with the electronic image stabilization has been pretty fantastic. Absolutely no rolling shutter or banding or wavy stuff going on. I have tried panning quickly and stuff, and the image comes out fine, so that's pretty strange. This Panasonic Lumix lens actually works better on this EM1 rather than on a Panasonic camera. So I will be coming up with a video on this as well, shooting in 4K as well as 1080p 60, so watch out for that video. So in my conclusion, why does this happen on this Panasonic G9? Basically, the Panasonic G9 has the best image stabilization on the market, which is pretty well known, same as the GH5. So because of its strong IBIS, what I think is that it's trying to compensate for the ultra wide angle when you're moving around and panning your camera. So there's a lot of compensation and a lot of confliction between the image and the stabilization going on. The reason how I found out is when I actually switched the IBIS off on the Panasonic G9, things got a lot better. So if you are planning on using a gimbal, if you are going to turn off, or if you don't mind sacrificing the IBIS, turning it off and using it on a gimbal, then this is a lens that you still can consider buying. But if you ask me, it's not worth the money. You can get something better for $1,000. So hopefully guys, I helped you make a decision in buying a new lens for yourself, a wide angle lens. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and hit the alerts button. I will try to come up with a video every single day. So thanks guys for watching, and peace.